So there's a lot of concerns about Fortnite dying. Like a lot. So we're going to be watching Typical Gamers video about this. So let's go.
If you look at the numbers, Fortnite is dying. But I think it's going to make a huge comeback because of a lot of upcoming changes. Let's take a look. So last summer, Fortnite was averaging over 2 million concurrent players. But this year, it's barely hitting...
Sorry, I just want to put it high.
Hitting over 1 million players during the same time.
Which that is good, but... You know, that's like half the players used to get in it.
Oh, wow, that guy just got bodied. So if you look at Roblox, they were averaging 7 million players last year.
Yeah, Roblox is doing mental as well right now. That's why I've started a Roblox channel as well. I mainly like Fortnite, but Roblox is doing really well, so it's probably a good idea to have Roblox. Even if my Fortnite channel is doing better than my Roblox channel. Don't really make sense.
But this summer, they're consistently hitting 30 million players, which is double Fortnite's peak player count ever. So, I mean, what is going on? It's not like gaming is going away or something. Why is Fortnite getting less popular, or seemingly less popular? I think I have the answer to it.
You know, I don't think gaming's getting less popular. Gaming's probably getting more popular, if you think about it. 40 million people on Roblox at one time. You know why that is? It's because of Grow a Garden and Steal a Brain Rot. If you people who don't play Roblox, basically, there's these 2 games right now, who's like 3 games actually, who's bossing it right now. But 99 Nights in the Forest, which gets like 1 million people on it at the same time consistently. And plus, by the way, it doesn't just do 1 million, it does more as well. You've also got Steal a Brain Rot, which gets about when it has like an admin abuse thing, it gets like 20 million on it per time, like in one go. It's crazy. And Grow Garden gets like close to the same. So that's probably why they're getting a lot of concurrent players, because of Steal a Brain Rot and Grow Garden and 99 Nights in the Forest.
And honestly, it might surprise you. I also have what I believe to be the solution. So make sure to watch this.
We will be watching the whole video.
Insane, by the way. So let's talk about some things that I think are not helping Fortnite. Now, first and foremost, and this is kind of a funny one, I think it's just in general, the battle royale genre is kind of in the dumps. So think about any battle royale game. If they did super well in the past, they're probably not doing as well right now. No. Because just the genre of games that is battle royale is just not performing as well. Now, why?
You know why Roblox is probably doing so well? Probably because it has like a category of game, so people can play like whatever game they want. If you want to play horror game, you can play horror game. If you want to play a racing game, you can play a racing game. If you want to play a brain rot game, you can play a brain rot game. You get me? So you can do whatever you want.
I don't know if people know exactly me, because it was new and fresh back in the day. But as time has gone on, people have kind of gotten over it. When you think
that's kind of what it is. Like, people get over like games. Sorry, there's a text there, so I'm gonna put a face on here.
Concept, because 100 people enter and only one person, or I guess if you're playing duos, trios, or squads, multiple people can exit the victor, but not that many people win. And when you get eliminated, you have to start all over again. So does that kind of not feel great for some people? I can imagine that. You guys getting double pump. Bam. Again, this part isn't Fortnite specific, so even if Fortnite was absolutely popping, I think if they just kept working on battle royale and battle royale only, they would still see a decline.
Yeah.
Just because of how, you know, that genre is doing. Now, I will say that Fortnite has definitely noticed this. Again,
that is why Fortnite's putting like UEFN and stuff like that on, so people can make their own stuff now. Probably why.
I don't work there or anything, so these are just my observations. But they've made new game modes like Reload and even Blitz to try to counteract how long the Battle Royale games in the traditional format, which I think those gameplay formats have resonated really well with players. And have made definitely a dent in the damage, if that makes sense. Give me this. Oh, great. Bugs. Everyone loves bugs.
No, I don't. I hate bugs. Whenever I play Fortnite, I hate bugs.
Might be the one. Ow! I'm gonna go chase this guy. He's still on the roof. We're about to find out.
Let's go.
Zoom in. Oh, I'm gonna slide kick him off. No.
Why did he go through him?
Skin.
Hey, yo.
Me. I'm just gonna do
Why did he go through him?
I am. I'm gonna drop the dub pump. It's a little too overpowered. And no glaze. I'm too good. I want to talk about some other specific factors as well that I don't think are helping Fortnite. We've got bugs, and I'm not talking about like glitches in the game. I'm talking about literally these annoying bugs over here. I'm gonna be honest, I've played Fortnite for like what, 8 years now, since even before it was officially released. These bugs are one of the most annoying things all time. Like,
yeah,
I get it. It's a cool concept. it's fun, but they're so annoying. They're so loud. And
yeah, they are very loud. Like when me and my friend Carla, we used to play Fortnite so much, and we started playing Fortnite so much at the start of the season, but then we kind of grow out of it because our ears was like bleed. There was like blood coming out of our ears every time we finished in like the hive or whatever them bug spawn. Like it's so loud.
Your ankles, look at them. They do no damage, but they're so annoying.
Yeah.
And I heard that if you're on controller and you try to aim at somebody, sometimes it'll lock onto the bugs. I don't know if they fixed that. That's down bad, you know?
Yeah, that does happen because my dad's PS4 downstairs. I sometimes play on that, and it definitely used to lock on some. It definitely used to do it sometimes when I was fighting bugs on my dad's PS4. Definitely.
And if you go over to the kind of the queen areas where you can fight the bosses, the bugs get even more annoying. It's actually impressive how that's even possible. I'm gonna head over to one of those areas to show you. I can see why people get absolutely overstimulated fighting these bugs.
Yeah, I
can
do.
see why somebody would not even want to play this season because the bugs are that annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and fly this guy.
To be fair, you can't just not play the season because of the bugs. Like, just don't land at a bug place, and then you can, you know, you can counteract that, can't you?
Oh man, this guy's not gonna like this. Yep, the way the cookie crumbles, my friend. By the way, this bug blaster's broken. Take a roly-poly. Now, this isn't the first time Fortnite has done like an annoying mechanic that's supposed to be fun. I think the music in a lot of important areas for a long time has been like way too loud.
Yeah.
I remember like heist seasons where the music playing in the vault is just like, man. Sometimes I don't even want to go in the area because it's so freaking loud. But look, this is one of the areas where you go in, it says neutralize the threat. That's cool. Everything's so loud. And Fortnite's a game where like hearing things is very important.
Yeah.
In these areas, you can't really turn down the volume unless you turn down the volume on everything.
To be fair, I do have a headset volume thing here, but like once again, like he just said there, that only turns the volume down. That turns the volume down everything. Like, what if I want my like if I'm talking to my friend, what if I want that higher than my Fortnite? But for Fortnite, if you, I know people will say just go into Fortnite settings and turn it down, but it's not that easy when you're in the middle of like a fight and you're in this place and there's bugs everywhere and the bugs are going to attack you. Just to go on the settings and put the volume, it'd be easier. Do you know it'd be easier? Do you know when you press that escape button, it comes up with that little menu? If you could do it there, you know. But and plus it ruins the recordings, because if you're recording as well, like, and there's a change of volume all the time, it's not like what do you call it? I forgot what you call it. It's not consistent.
So it's just like so down bad. But really, the annoying music part comes in when I'm gonna fight the queen here in a second. Which, by the way, doesn't drop medallions anymore. We'll talk about that in a second. Oh, okay. Look, they're just randomly spawning on me. Come on, spawn this queen. Almost there. Again, I think the mechanic is kind of cool. There's just a bunch of things they can do to make it better.
Yeah.
Now, listen to the music. Me fighting the queen. Bugs jumping on me. It's just like a loud experience overall. And honestly, this instance right here is pretty tame compared to what normally happens. Ew. Boom, boss down. Sensory overload complete. At least I get my crate, right? Anyway, at the end of the day, the bugs are super annoying. At least I have Sapphire here to take me away. Next up, I want to talk about overpowered weapons. If there's too many overpowered stuff, it's not fun for most of the players. So what can they do? I mean, they clearly made an emergency call to vault all the medallions in this season, which is insane. They've never done that before. But I assume they're looking at everything and they're looking at the data and going, oh crap, like this isn't good.
Yeah.
Like people are not having fun. They're getting absolutely bodied. They're getting slam dunked.
Yeah. That's true.
Apparently I'm getting slam dunked.
Oh.
This guy's not getting slam dunked. He's him. Where'd he go? Pop one of these. Did he open the vault? Oh, I guess he did.
You just go typical gamer.
Medallions were kind of unique this season because, well, if somebody good got them, like myself, and I'm not over exaggerating, I don't think I lost a single game when I had all 3 medallions.
Yeah.
That's how overpowered they were. If I had all 3 medallions, I had like a 100% win rate. How insane is that? Like the game's over already, like 5 to 10 minutes in. if somebody gets all those medallions, especially if they're a good player. So Fortnite saw that, they recognized that, and they decided to let it go. They decided to vault up those medallions in an emergency patch. Pretty unprecedented. They do like to release things pretty overpowered and then nerf them down, but this was just insane. Plus, it was so hard for people on controller to like track somebody jumping, double jumping, and sliding with those medallions.
Yeah.
And when they first released, they were double the insanity. Fortnite actually, before they removed them from the game, made them half as effective. So I don't know if it wasn't tested or what, but that's just insane to me.
Yeah, probably.
Look at this guy. Oh, I gotta shoot this guy.
Yeah, there is a lot of OP stuff in this. They've been adding a lot of OP stuff recently, and you know, it's just not fun. Cause remember back in the day, yeah, I actually did play back in the day, so I can actually say this. I used to play in chapter 1, stuff like that. Getting a win felt so sorry. Letting my cat out. Getting a win in Fortnite felt so good back then because it's like it was so hard to get a win back then. But now, you get half your lobbies. I bet he's gonna say this later. Half your lobbies are bots, so it's not fun. And if it's not bots, you get people who are cranking 90s. Like I think we need skill-based matchmaking again because my skill is nowhere near people in my thing. But also, yes, I know it's hard. I know we want it harder, but we don't want it too hard.
Weird. It's okay, Bean. They also removed the shockwave launchers, and that's because, well, people were just flying everywhere all the time. Everyone had a shockwave launcher. I actually like the changes. I think it's better overall for Fortnite, but it kind of, I don't know if it ruins the fun, but like they give you a bunch of toys and then they're like, I'm going to take them away. And whether that's good for people or not, I don't think mentally people enjoy that feeling. Now, we're going to get into how Fortnite can improve in just a little bit here, but there's still a couple more things. I think bots are a huge issue.
There we go.
For better or worse, I think there needs to be a certain level of bots in Fortnite. I think people underestimate how many games they would actually win if there wasn't bots. And I think Fortnite's clearly seen the data. Again, I don't work there. Just want to make that very clear. But they wouldn't be making these decisions just, you know, guessing. So they look at the data and they go, wow, okay, people don't like bots. Let's take them out. They try it. And then they're like, oh crap, well, people don't like losing more than people don't like bots. Does that make sense? So they run those numbers, they run those scenarios, and like, this is the conclusion. This guy's about to slam. That was a robot, by the way. Slick elephant. I think I've eliminated him a ton before. Yeah, I can call
and people are typical gamer is so good at the game that he don't need bots. You know what I mean? So I don't know why you're putting bots in this game. It makes his game so easy.
Slick elephant, a robot, and like demeaning him this whole
like, yeah, it's good for content, but it's not good for the experience. You get me?
time, you know. Oh, look at all
people
these
that people don't like. Yes, as creators, we should benefit from like bots probably because like they can do more, they can look cooler and stuff like that. But for average players who don't record, it's just not a good experience. Like, and I know I'm probably saying the exact same thing typical gamer is saying, but I agree.
Oh, this is so cool. Oh, they're all on me. It's fun for like a game or two, the bugs, I think, and then like the novelty wears off fast. I'm not calling this Primal Season 2.0, but I'm also not saying that. Anyway, I think that they can still have bugs in the game, but kind of adjust their behavior. And a lot of content creators have brought this up as well. This is an idea I saw Courage kind of talk about before, and it was where it'd be cool if there.
If I was working internally at Fortnite currently, the one thing this is what made in August 25. The one I would do right now: make sure no game ends with fighting an AI. Yeah, it does always end with an AI. Make it so all AI die to storm by zone 4, leaving only real people left. If people want to fight AI to win, then give them casual mode. Yeah, I get that. Jesus
There's
Christ.
still bots in the game, except, you know, when you get to the later parts of the game, they all die off so that you don't finish the game with a robot. I think that's important. Bro, what is this guy doing? Dang, I'm on him. Wow, you got slammed. Ouch.
Uh-oh.
Not taking any risks. I'm gonna pop this. Bam. Oh, my heals. Guy had every heal in the game. So yeah, I think it'd be cool if they still have bots, may lower the amount. Would love to see it in no bot mode, but that is ranked mode, so there's that. But just make sure, Fortnite, that if there is robots, don't end the game with robots. It is so boring. I cannot stress this enough. It is the most boring thing ever to end the game searching for somebody for 10 minutes and then I find out it's a bot. Like, what a boring way to end a match.
Yeah, it is boring.
That could have otherwise been really fun. I don't know if you maybe eliminate the bots after like a few zones. Just make sure that the last person, just make sure that the last two people fighting are real. I think that's important. And then one thing I want to talk about is UEFN. I think the capabilities that we have as developers to make games in UEFN are still pretty limited. And for Fortnite to really expand, they need to get moving on it, you know? They've had all these incredible things in the works and saying coming soon, but they've been delayed. And custom items and some other incredible features have been delayed to the end of this year, maybe even early next year at this point. That hurts, especially when the goal for Fortnite is to make it like a platform, right, where people can come and play any game they want on Fortnite. I think it's a really cool vision. I like that vision. I like that vision. My game company Jogo, where we make the most fun games in Fortnite, and we've even started making games to help you get better at the game, like ranked game meta piece. You can of course just search up Typical Gamer if you guys want to find the maps. We just released one called Climb, which is essentially like an only up / peak type game. It's really cool. You should try it out with your friends. Fortnite needs to release more tools and do.
I might do actually. That's a good video idea.
More things which I'm going to talk about in a second. Live events is the last thing I want to talk about in why I think Fortnite has been going down recently. Their live events have kind of sucked, right?
Yes. And I always miss him. That's my fault. That part's my fault.
Mocking anybody by saying that. They've been really small or just really like and they used to be so good with them.
They used to be
proper hype up, and we need some fun events with multiple stages. One of my favorite events ever was like the initial mech event. Guess what? They did it better with the mech 2.0 event, and it was awesome. I had so much fun playing that and watching it. Like, you can do it, Fortnite. Just got to get back to the roots here. Look at this guy. That guy just got absolutely bodied.
Yeah,
sure he wants more robots in the game. All right, so you know, we went through all the doom and gloom here. Well, what can Fortnite do to change things around? Fortnite is one of the most fun games I've ever played, and that is a fact. I love Battle Royale and I can play it forever, but I think that there is a need for non-Battle Royale games and for them to pop up. I think in the near future there will be a game on Fortnite made by somebody that's not Epic Games that has more players than Battle Royale. That is going to happen. I don't know when, but it is going to happen, especially when the tools get better and when the download size of Fortnite gets smaller. So they're going to introduce something called Thin Client, which essentially, if you go to download Fortnite on your phone, it's like 60 gigabytes or something. Like, say you see a cool game out there, you're like scrolling.
Thin Client way smaller. Fortnite, you get to the lobby and you only get the lobby and cosmetic up front and install mode separately when you want, like Roblox. If I can do that on my PC, that would be good. That would be good. That would be good. Because these download sizes are getting awful.
On your phone, it's like 60 gigabytes or something. Like, say you see a cool game out there, you're like scrolling on your phone, you see a cool game, you want to go play it real quick. Well, on Roblox or something, that is really, really fast. On Fortnite, it is not fast unless you already have Fortnite downloaded. So with Thin Client, it'll be essentially you get Fortnite, but the only thing you download is what you want to play, which could be that one specific game. I think that will be huge. I think there's going to be some time here where we see a lot more mobile players hop into Fortnite, especially when Thin Client is introduced. Don't forget, Fortnite Mobile was essentially banned for years.
I probably will be playing Fortnite Mobile.
And if you look at games like Roblox that are exploding, 90+%, I'm just making this number up, but it's high number, 90+% of their player count is mobile. Like, it's a mobile first game. And Fortnite is pretty much all console players with a small amount of PC players. So think about that impact it's going to have when more players realize that, hey, you can now play Fortnite on your phone. I personally can't even play it on my phone yet because I live in Canada, but everybody in the US can play it now. So, like, these are going to be W positive changes when they make their way through. It is going to take a little while, and it will take a while for people's perception of Fortnite as a mobile first platform. You know, it's going to take a while if it ever happens. But Fortnite is betting big on that, and I think Epic Games has such amazing people that work there that they can make it happen. They also have a lot of money too. Money makes the world go round. That's what they say, right? I think Fortnite has an opportunity with this upcoming Simpsons mini season, but even better than that, with the upcoming Chapter 7, to really tailor Battle Royale to the way that people want it and to really focus on what's at the core of Fortnite. At the end of the day, people love the core mechanics of the game, And Fortnite keeps on switching around.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's good to keep things fresh. But I think also the familiarity of like the mechanics and how unique they are. Fortnite is very unique. I think that is mega important.
Oh, go on, typical gamer.
Try to RPG me, huh?
Go on, typical.
Bro, what is going on? No, actually, what is going on? This guy's just run away. Whatever, gives me more time to yap. I think Fortnite has taken a step in the right direction by making ranked the loot pool just, you know, what it actually is in tournaments. I think that's really, really important. And I think it's underrated how much people want that. I think that's one of the best changes Fortnite has made in a while, but a change that was made so late. I don't know why they did that after so many years. I think their argument was that, hey, if somebody's watching like a Fortnite tournament, we want them to be able to use the exact loot pool that they find in that tournament in their games, which I don't agree with that notion. Like, if stuff is overpowered, okay, don't put it in comp and don't put it in ranked. How am I supposed to get good practice? You know, now ranked actually seems like a good way to practice the game and to get better.
Yeah, I'm on ease up my rank for that.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Anyway, Fortnite can definitely turn around. 100% they can. I believe in them. They just got to work on a few things, and we got to give them some time. Fortnite is not dying. Fortnite's just started. GG.
Oh. That was a great video. So, let's talk about a few things. So, I want to talk about a couple of things. One, that thin client thing that I said. That'd be awful. Awesome. For when I'm on something like this. Or that I'm filming on right now, this phone. Something like that. Something like a thin client. I would play Fortnite on mobile. Because my game is so glitchy. Even though this is a really good phone, by the way. This is that Samsung S24 Ultra. It's like, it's one of the new ones, yeah. And it still glitches sometimes. It don't glitch a lot, but it glitches sometimes. And but whenever it glitches, it stops for like 2 seconds. It's annoying. So even if it's not that frequent, it's annoying. So yeah, that's gonna be good. Bots definitely lower the bots and definitely don't end the game. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Is Fortnite dying? Right now, I think it's not dying. It's just falling. But I feel like it can rise to the top again. And when it rises to the top, I'll make a video about the rise and fall again. No, the rise, fall, and rise again on Fortnite. But Fortnite has a lot of dips and falls. And also, think about it. People are going back to school now. People are only just starting to go back to school. It's like this first month that everyone going back to school. It's going to die off, okay? Some people are in like probably in the last year of school now, and they don't have time. Because they got homework, revision, all that. They've got to stress about the exams this year. So, most people don't have time. I don't have a lot of time no more, but luckily I finished my homework fast, and luckily I don't get a lot of homework right now, and I don't really need to revise right now. So, you know what? I'm fine. Thank you guys for watching the video. See you guys next time. Long video though, but peace.